Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at center. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Passes it to Giannis. He can't get it to go. Collins with some nice D. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Dunn kicks to Collins. Pass to Hunter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. They get it again. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Second chance shot. And Capella with the layup.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Dunn. 5 on the clock. Pass to Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Middleton the pass to Lopez.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Dunn misses. The Bucks have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Bogdanovich, no luck. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis passes to Holiday. Lopez up top. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here we go, Hawks running again. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lopez right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton dishes to Giannis. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here is Forbes. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Trying to end the drought. He lays it in.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Young inside, and he lays it straight in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard will be able to find an open man right there, but T is always looking for the right play.
Young outside. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Young. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by 4. And will return shortly. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the underdog label.
You know, I think the underdog story, started when I was...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Portis, Teague out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Young passes to Snell. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. Young from outside. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks trail by 4.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes it, makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Portis, the bounce pass. Here is Forbes, defended by Young, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And, Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Outside Holiday. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis high post. Just 4 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Bogdanovich looking around. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Passes to Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Pass to Collins. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich.
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on.
Good. Bring it. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with it. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
That evens the score.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Down low. Here's Collins. Collins with another miss.
Now, there's an example of good defense.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And don't go away after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They're in better shape now than they were at one. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Tony Snell. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Young in at the 2 guard. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Nobody near Williams. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Almost, but it rolls out.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Williams against Holiday. For the lead, Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Young's got 9 points.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Holiday looking for an opening. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that one is stuffed right through.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They get the rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Left side, Portis. Overdone. Teague. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Good work defensively by Capella.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Atlanta leading by 7. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Teague, the pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. To the wing on the left. Here's Connaughton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Capella lays it up and banks it in. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Young drives in, and the shot goes down.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And Giannis throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Young pass to Okongwu. Williams dishes to Young. All alone. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 9. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Atlanta.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Holiday gets the bucket.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Young against Giannis. The shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday. No good from outside. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Collins. Atlanta again missing. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You know, what you really like about...
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dunn attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And Dunn, guys, is just a clutch performer. It's as simple as that. I mean, this guy knows how to step up when it matters most.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. The three. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Dunn passes to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lopez. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 15-6 run. For 3, Middleton. And no good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. We can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Dunn dishes to Collins. Goes up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Dave. And with
Hey, Kevin.
very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. So the Nets starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the five. Now here's Harden. Right wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo up top. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. In these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
The shot by KD. No good. Irving with the steal. Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Five to shoot in the corner. Middleton with it. Back to Lopez. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden against DiVincenzo. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And again, the turnover by the Bucks. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden against T. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Outside Irving. And the 3 off target. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Harden's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. 1:31 left to play in the first. Durant, that's good.
Well, for a tall guy, Durant has such dexterity and rhythm on the catch and shoot. It's just interesting to watch.
The pass to Connaughton. Left side, Portis. Lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now Harden. This one for three. Unable to get that one. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Teague following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tucker can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Irving. For three.
Outstanding defense from Teague to prevent that shot from going down.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus to the game and let my, play and my energy and.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. Now, here's Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jordan, the pass to Green. Off target from outside. Milwaukee in the lead. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Forbes. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Forbes has got his first points of the game. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 5. Connects from three-point range.
Trying to find that consistency from distance that's stretching out the defense, and that's why Kyrie always has an available driving lane.
Now, here's Portis. Back to Teague. Back to Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn trailing. Irving with it. From deep three-point range. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Teague against Irving. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And the Bucks lead by 3. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
A nice shot by Teague.
As soon as Teague pulls up for the jumper, you just have a feeling it's going to go in.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Harden. From deep. That one doesn't go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Bucks leading by 6. Here's Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden surveying the D. Shoots a fader. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Feeds it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Bucks. Outside, KD. No good again that time. Bucks leading by 10. Middleton can't get it to go. Outside for Durant. Harden outside. 4 seconds left. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Outside Holiday. That one misses. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they tried. And
happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Milwaukee.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
And a deep three from Harden. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harden's got 10 points. Middleton looking it over. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside for the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Holiday. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Giannis throws it down.
That's a smart defensive player. Drew Holiday understanding when he should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
Outside Irving. Top of the key, Griffin. Rebounded by the Bucks.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, more and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Harden against Teague. From deep three-point range, Harden's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Connaughton. Now Tucker. Right side, Portis. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Connaughton. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Nets trail by 12. Harden outside. Pass to Irving. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
The Bucks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. Now the Bucks moving it up by himself. And Portis throws it down.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Harden outside. Trying to get something going. And Harden with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Connaughton. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Left side, Portis. Sinks the 15-footer. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
KD on the wing. Back to Harden. Lobbed up there for KD. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, we've all seen it. The mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
Outside Teague. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And so it's Milwaukee with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invincible. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Irving against Holiday. Now, here is Irving. Clock at 4. Over Holiday. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. On the wing, Holiday. And he banks in the layup.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Harden. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You have to admire the fact that Holiday never plays outside of himself, at least not there. That shot was well within the offensive game plan. He rises up and sinks it.
Harden outside. Passes it to Durant. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton outside. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
KD, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. From outside, off the mark. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 18. Harris, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harden gets the bucket.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Holiday surveying the floor. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Three-pointer. Giannis, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Milwaukee has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the Bucks miss again. And now the fast break, Durant with the ball. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Down low and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Holiday. They could use a bucket. Milwaukee, no good that time either. In transition, here come the Nets.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. Harris with it, now guarded by Giannis. Embiid, the pass to Harris. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the three off target. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. The feed to Embiid, taken away by Holiday. Inside, and stolen by Simmons. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going after steals.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Holiday with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo from 11 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Curry. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But, I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Simmons against Middleton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Chris Middleton. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
You know, well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Forbes. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And that'll tie this game up. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And the dunk by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
And the pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Teague. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. There's the triple. And the Bucks miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Curry passes to Harris. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when Teague has a step or two on the drive, he'll shield the ball and do his best to draw contact.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Milton the pass to Howard. And it's good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Teague kicks to Connaughton. Teague finds Portis. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Forbes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Howard. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the 1. Hill against Teague. Here's Portis. He can't get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Bounce pass from Hill. Milton the pass to Scott. Passes to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Back to Teague. Outside Portis. Pass to Teague. The shot. Milwaukee. No good that time either. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Howard can't hit.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Here's Connaughton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers leading by 8. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Offensive rebound, Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
And he can't hit the second. Bucks have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Fast break, Philadelphia. Scott dishes to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. With the tip, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Lopez outside. He kicks it to Holiday. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. .129 left now here in the second. Back to Giannis. From short range. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
4 on the clock. Hill passes to Scott. It's good. Scott's got 4 points this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Holiday looking over the floor. He dishes it to Middleton. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Korkmaz, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. .27 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Middleton dishes to Giannis. Missed inside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Simmons slams it in.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home the alley-oop.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep. That one, no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie and Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it with the... And that...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Curry finds Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now here's Embiid. Here's Green. Embiid trying to break loose. And Green with the basket on the assist by Embiid.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 14. Harris kicks to Curry. Back to Harris, beyond the arc. Embiid, and Embiid is right there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo to the inside. Out to the wing. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
When someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Outside, Green. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Harris, good.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the pound.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Bucks trail by 16. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Outside, Green. To the middle. Simmons inside. Teague covering, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Green.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Teague against Simmons. And Tucker kicks to Teague. Back to Tucker. It's tipped. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Now there's the grit you've come to expect from Tucker. Getting into position for the rebound and getting some points out of it.
Green bounce pass. Left side Harris. Back to Green. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Inside. Portis kicks to Forbes. Now the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Outside Teague. Here is Forbes. Guarded by Curry. Misses the three. Now Harris takes the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action after this word. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Embiid finds Curry. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Forbes. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry outside. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Harris. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Let's go. The shot's good from Forbes.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Tucker with the ball. Now Green defending. Passes it to Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Lets it go from deep. The putback, and Teague is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Simmons. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. To the paint. Lopez kicks to Middleton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading by 18. Outside, Green. Up top, Simmons. Guarded by Holiday. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Middleton outside. Jacks up a 3. And Curry pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Green dishes to Simmons. From the wing. He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8. Bucks trail by 18. Harris looking it over. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
On the wing, Giannis. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Lopez. And stolen by Simmons.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Ben Simmons.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. The three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Giannis. The putback and staying with the play, Middleton.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Pass to Hill. Here's Korkmaz. It's back to Hill. Shoots the three. Howard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. Is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at center. Now here's Dunn, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Giannis, banked in off the glass.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Dunn. Bogdanovich looking around. Down low, Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Giannis. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Knocks it loose and stolen by Dunn. Capella kicks to Hunter. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Collins dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Offline with his 3. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday finds Middleton. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton from past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has a chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Bogdanovich, that's for 2, off target with the open look.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Dunn. Back to Collins. Basket counts.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
High post Lopez to the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Lopez. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich.
And when you get as much speed going to the rim as Teague does, sometimes momentum just carries you in to a slam like that one.
Now, here's Okongwu. Gallinari wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Portis. Back to Teague. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This team loves to run the pick and roll with Teague, and it's easy to see why that's the case.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young outside. Gallinari right side, and there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact, and sometimes even initiates it.
And Portis throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And here's Young from the arc. And no good that time. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Gallinari, Lou Williams out there with Trae Young. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's Young following the bucket by the Bucks. And Okongwu slams it in.
Few people see the floor as well as Trae. If you're open, he'll find you.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Now here's Teague. Tucker, the pass to Portis. 5 on the clock. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. He lobs it up, and Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. There's Portis, and that comes off the assist by Jeff T. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Alinari outside. It's stolen by T. And here's Tucker. Now here's Portis. Forbes. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Young outside. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Connaughton. Goes back up. Portis kicks it to Tucker. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Portis has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And Young, here we go, gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Milwaukee in the lead. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Here's Dunn. Here's Bogdanovich. And misses it off the right side of the rim. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Dunn. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Nice move, and that's 2 points on the layup. Collins has got 6.
An active interior presence, 6'10", John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
Now Holiday still looking for his first bucket in this one. Two on the clock.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fair. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 5. Kenny Hudson. And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Here's Collins. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Now the feed to Capella. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Dunn passes to Hunter. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Bucks leading by 9. Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And he gets the whistle. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here is DiVincenzo, following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. For 3, Middleton, and again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks trail by 6. To the middle, here's Dunn. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Over Hunter. To the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Here's Teague, following the basket by Trae Young. Outside Teague. And the pass to Portis. Teague surveying the D from 18 feet away. Rebound Atlanta. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Williams is running.
Sweet Lou at his finest, attacking, drawing contact, and finishing what he started.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's Connaughton. Teague with the ball. Here is Forbes. And stolen by Okongwu. Young passes to Gallinari. And stolen by Portis. One-on-one here. Tucker with the ball. Okongwu covering. A nice shot by Tucker. And here is Williams. Pass to Snell. Gallinari outside. Passes it to Young. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Forbes, and the layup is good. Forbes has got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
Now, here is Young. Gallinari up top. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks ahead, up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Young in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Young against DiVincenzo. Young, right side. He kicks it to Okongwu. Pass to Snell. The Hawks working the ball around. Gallinari down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. And it goes down 2 points.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Gallinari finds Young to tie it up. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
14 feet away. Young, no good.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Middleton can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his 1st foul of the game. Now Hunter. Shot on the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Down against Holiday. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Collins with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The Hawks trail by 3. The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Hunter with it. Lopez is there. Capella kicks to Hunter to tie it up. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Giannis. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
To the middle, here's Collins over Giannis. 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Not afraid of the moment. Colin takes pride in making important shots.
Holiday with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Dunn against Holiday. Dunn dishes to Collins. Wide open. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Back to Antetokounmpo. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. Got it!
Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
Giannis outside. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Nets, we've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Now here's Harden. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Now Harden. Wide open look. Giannis grabs the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Holiday. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Griffin. The kick out to Irving. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
Holiday looking for an opening. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden dishes to KD. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Giannis. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. 1:56 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Portis. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. The kick out to Irving. Fires the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Tucker the pass to Portis. To the paint. Here's Connaughton. And it's sent back by CD.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Nets trail by 6. Now here's Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Irving. Drills the elbow jumper.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Tucker. Pass to Teague. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Here's Teague. Pass to Portis. Kicks it to Tucker. To the inside. Forbes. And they call the foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor,
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And recently, Kevin,
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeff Green picks one up.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Stripped away. Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Here is Forbes. Clock at 6. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside Irving. A step-back shot here. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Connaughton. The kick out to Teague. Passes to Forbes. Here's Connaughton. Feeds to Tucker. Portis trying to free himself. And no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Irving.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about...
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Middleton outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Outside for Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. KD's got his second basket.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Outside Holiday. Down low. Stolen by Durant. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Harden kicks to Harris. DiVincenzo against Harden. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup. Giannis has got 10 points.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Durant up top. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, you're playing right into Kevin Durant's hands when you put him at the free throw line. This guy has always been terrific at the charity stripe.
So for the Nets, Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. And it's Johnson in for Bruce Brown. The shot by Holiday, no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That one good for 2.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead, leading by 4.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, your guys have been able to limit their scoring.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Luwawu. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Brown. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Harden dishes to Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the inside. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. They need this. But they get it back. Harris passes to Harden. Griffin trying to get open. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Here is Forbes from outside the arc, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. Nets trail by 15. Lobs it up for Jordan. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Jordan's confidence has just grown over the course of his career. DeAndre, for much of it, averaged less than 5 points per game, especially those first couple of years. Look at him now.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Brown's got the ball. Dinwiddie, left side. Back to Brown. Shot from the wing. Kept alive. Tries again. Jordan kicks to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Jordan. It's deflected. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on an 11-2 run. Forbes dishes to T. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Tucker, the pass to Forbes. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Portis kicks to Forbes. Here's the 3. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Here's Forbes. The rebound by Luwawu. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Harden with it. Picked up by Portis. Harden dishes to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's rebounded by T. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Milwaukee on top as they end the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the three slot. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets. Bucks leading by 11. Outside Holiday. And Lopez has it in the corner. Middleton is doubled. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Nets on defense. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Giannis right side.
Well, KD, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Middleton against Harris. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Here's Middleton, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Harden's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
It's Harden with the drive. Stolen by Holiday. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Holiday has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 15-point game. The deep three from Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Harris. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
The deep three from Harden. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Here's Holiday. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Giannis outside. The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. To the paint. The wide open look here for Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Harden way outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bucks leading by 12. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Puts up a three. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And the Nets miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. David, thank you. And we've got time for a quick pregame report.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Now here is Harris, and Embiid throws it down. for both teams tonight, Clark. Unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. There's the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Curry dishes to Harris. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the Bucks with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Harris and Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
It's stolen by Harris. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Over Lopez. And he can't bank that one in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Middleton for 3. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 6.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Back to Curry. Embiid inside. Giannis is there. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Teague. Outside Portis. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Curry passes to Simmons. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Now here's Teague. Out left of the wing. Here's Forbes. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers lead. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around.
To halt the run. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Simmons. Over to the wing. Embiid kicks to Green. Sinks the three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. One second left. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Bucks trail by 5, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Tucker the pass to Portis. Unloads from 13. Knocked loose.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jump.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
One-on-one here. Here's Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jeff Teague.
And in my opinion, Hill is simply one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. While he's not that tall, he's got exceedingly long arms, and he does a great job using that length to dissuade passes and to challenge shots.
And he's good on the second.
In last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Forbes the pass to Portis. Off on the layup.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Forbes. That 3 off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Giannis drives in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
Lopez against Howard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Milton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Milton's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Middleton, defended by Thibault. And Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. The 76ers leading by 10. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Back to Milton. Thibault on the wing. Hammers it down right over the D.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Middleton outside. Holiday against Hill. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Middleton, wide open. They get it back. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Milton kicks to Hill. No good on the 3. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. It's a 10-point game. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. And he got... Oh, man. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Giannis. Stolen by Middleton. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a nice 7-point lead. And
if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. That shot, no good. Now the Bucks moving it up. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 11. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Middleton is doubled. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. And he could not get... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now Simmons, he has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Holiday, from the arc, drains it from beyond the arc.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Green dishes to Harris. Pass to Curry. He kicks to Embiid with the shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Middleton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton, hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Hill looking it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Scott. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Lopez gets to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. And he gets it to go from the corner. Holiday's got 9.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Passes it to Scott. Back to Milton. Launches it. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Outside Hill. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Scott.
Man, that's just phenomenal basketball from Hill. Carving up the defense with his slick passing ability.
Teague finds Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's stolen by Hill. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's good from Scott. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Hey, Teague's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
Puts it up from 12. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
To the middle. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Over Howard. Tucker can't get it to go.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Back to Thibault. The tray. Here's Howard. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from Portis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him, but they'll get another chance. It's tipped and stolen by Howard. Milton with it. Pass to Thibault. The 3 ball. Can't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Mike Scott. Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Teague can't hit. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Thybulle, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And Curry, here we go. And Embiid throws it down.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Here's the pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton right side. Back to Holiday. Shoots it up. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Embiid. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control. Simmons can get up for blocks.
4 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Curry. Outside, Simmons. Inside, Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 4 this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Passes it to Harris. Outside, Green. Ball's knocked loose. Curry finds Green. 5 to shoot. A 3 from Simmons. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Now Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Down low. Stolen by Middleton. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. And there it is for him.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Curry against Holiday. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Curry wide open, and a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Simmons passes to Harris. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Green. Simmons dishes to Curry. Now the pass to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 10. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Middleton for 3, but they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big